Freight Train, on Sunday, May the 5th, you were defending your $5 wrestling title against a man by the name of Dion Johnson, a man who refers to himself as the Black Nature Boy. Now, he is not the first man to refer to himself as the Black Nature Boy. He's most certainly not the best, and I take great exception to the fact that he even uses that moniker. And I also take great exception to the words that he said to me about you. He said, you're a paper champion. He said, you don't deserve to wear that $5 wrestling title. He says that Freight Train is no 16-and-a-half-time world heavyweight champion. He said at Freight Train, you couldn't hit every stop and every branch on the way down from the bad wrestler tree. These are his words. And he even did a woo at the end of this. I heard his promo that he cut on you. It was disgusting, and I can't believe the words that he said about you. He insulted your wardrobe. He insulted your ring gear. At the last $5 wrestling show, I know your ring gear wasn't up to snuff, but we're going to fix that. We're going to work on that. We're going to make sure that happens. But he said that is not the way a world champion dresses for a world championship match. And I take great exception to his words, his actions, and the way he presents himself. But I'm not the man wrestling him. You're the man wrestling him on Sunday, May 5th. What are your thoughts about Dion Johnson?
Yeah, Dion Johnson, listen up. I just got word that you cut a promo on me talking about I'm a paper champion, talking about my wrestling gear wasn't up to date. But listen up, don't worry about my wrestling gear. I fix it and work on stuff if it's not up to date. I'm not no paper champion too. I got the real gold. I got a homemade belt made from scratch, like you make cake and pies from scratch. That's how the $5 wrestling title made from scratch. The belt what you had, the Trans-South wrestling title, that's a paper champion. That belt not on TV, that belt not on the internet. That belt not from Top Rope belt like the $5 wrestling title is. Trans-South wrestling belt sucks. But I got the real gold. And you talking junk about the Freight Train, talking about I'm not up to speed. You not up to speed either. You out of shape. Eat too much donuts and fried food all the time. You out of shape. You getting too old for not being in shape. It's time for you to retire. You've been in the business for about almost 30 years. Time for you to give it up and let the young guys handle it. But your sister, Dianna Johnson, going to be watching you getting your butt whooped by the Freight Train that night. Your sister, Dianna Johnson, need a life. She need a man in her life. She was coming out to the ring like that. Oh, baby, welcome to the fans. Welcome to the fans. I'm Dianna Johnson. I'm Dion Johnson, twin sister. That what your sister Dianna Johnson be saying. She need a life and she need to get married and have some kids. But let's see, will she be saying that when I get a win over you, Dion Johnson? Let's see what Dianna Johnson going to come here, be crying because her little brother lost to the Freight Train. She'll say, oh, my goodness, Dianna Johnson lost to the Freight Train. Dion Johnson lost to the Freight Train, but I'm going to take you out, Dion Johnson. You ain't going to never be the $5 wrestling champion. That belt going to stay with me all the time. Let's see how it's going to go on May the 5th, Dion Johnson. When I run over you and derail on you, Dion Johnson, train will derail on you, and you ain't gonna never be the heavyweight champion no more. You might come the champion in other promotions, not $5 wrestling. You not, because the Freight Train gonna stay the champion anytime and all time. He gonna stay the champion. I don't care who you bring to my level. I take them down too. That's why Sweet Anthony Diamond left you when he used to manage you, because he know you wasn't no good of a wrestler. He with a better wrestler now. That's why he left you when he used to manage you. Let's see, can you knock the Freight Train down, Dion Johnson? But I don't know what made you decide to wrestle against me. Ever since you met me 10 years ago, you've been wanting to wrestle against me. I said, find a promoter can book me and you at each other. Just go at it, find a promoter to do it. Till you find one to book the match. because it's a shame you couldn't get no other promoters to let us wrestle against each other, but one promoter on this organization did. That's a crying shame. You couldn't do that, Dion Johnson. And Dianna Johnson want to bring her butt here May the 5th. Tell her to bring her butt here so I can show that trick where I'm represent. So I show that trick where I represent. Tell her to bring her trick tail here. I knock her out too. I don't mind doing a train wreck on the female if I need to. I don't mind that. I don't care if I get sawed for hitting a female. I don't care about that. Because ain't nothing nobody can do about it. And you look like somebody poured chocolate syrup all on you. How black you look, like somebody poured a lot of Hershey chocolate syrup all on you. But it's not funny. That's the way he look. It's not fun. It's the way he look. But let's see, can not the freight train down this mess from freight train. Get this holler back and choo-choo time.
There's a lot to unpack there. But there'll be even more to unpack on Sunday, May the 5th. And Dianna Johnson, wherever you are, whatever your life choices are, you can make whatever you want. But if you show up Sunday, May 5th, you have been properly warned. And do not interrupt in the main event match where Freight Train takes on your brother, Dion Johnson, on Sunday, May the 5th at Freight Train's Lucha Libre Festival, taking place in Charlotte, North Carolina at Hebron Hall. Bell time 6 p.m., doors open at 5 o'clock. Tickets are only $8. Make sure you're there.